Hello, just waiting for this to confirm we're live. Yeah, I think we are. Hello and welcome to my live. Bit of a pregnant pause there, wasn't there? Hello and welcome to my live. My name is Julie-Sian. I'm coming to you live from the UK. It's just after 6 o'clock on Friday, the 24th of November, 2023. For those who like to splash the cash, it's Black Friday. And I believe on Monday, it's Cyber Monday. So, how are we all doing? It's Friday, it's the weekend. What have you got planned for the weekend? Are you spending all your money? As I was saying yesterday, what happened? I was in the midst of doing a reading right at the end, virtually at the end of it, and the internet went. So and I didn't realise, and I carried on talking, and I suddenly thought, where's everyone disappeared to? And then it's like, internet's lost. So I was babbling along for about 5 minutes, and didn't realise I was no longer live. So sorry for those who are watching and suddenly thought, where's she gone? I don't know. Facebook decided they didn't want me anymore. Or the internet, I don't know. But yeah, that was yesterday. So apologies for anyone who was watching yesterday and suddenly thought, hey, that suddenly cut to an end. Nothing to do with me. The internet cut out. So we've got today, Friday, and I was talking about Black Friday and saying to people that, yeah, there's lots of offers around, but be careful. Please be careful. One of my big tips is with Black Friday is if you were going to buy that item anyway, regardless, say you wanted a television and you were going to buy the television anyway, and it is on 50% discount or anything, then go for it. But if you're walking around the shop and there's a big sign and it says television and it's only 100 quid, but if you didn't really want a television and it says, you know, was 200 quid, it's now 100 pounds, you're not saving yourself anything because you're buying something that you didn't really need or want. All right, we get sucked into all this, oh, buy this, it's only cheap, and it's like, wow. So watch your pennies, so it's only a bargain, because if you saw this telly and you didn't even want to buy a telly, but you thought, oh, it's only £100, I'll get it. Actually, it is £100. It's not a saving. It's not saving you £100. It's making you spend an extra £100. However, if you were going to buy that television or buy that coat or buy that book or buy whatever it is you were going to, and you were going to buy it anyway, and you do get a saving, that's fine. But the other thing, just watch it, because a lot of these products you think, oh wow, they've got £20 off. But if you noticed, 2 weeks ago, the item was originally the price, say it's £20 now, in the sale it's £20. But 2 weeks ago, it was originally 20 quid, but the retailer bungs it up to £40. So it says it was £40, but it was only £40 for one day about 2 weeks ago. And they put the things up, price up, puts it up briefly, and then they print it down. So it looks like you've got a saving. And yes, technically, it was for sale at a certain price for like 24 hours. But you're not really saving anything because it's what it was originally before they hiked it up. There's a lot of scams around. There's also a lot of scams going around where people see this item, it's a mirror, oh, it's a really fantastic mirror, buy it here, it's only 10 quid, you know, and you think, God, that's a lot of money, it should be only £100. People sending off their money, waiting for it to come from China. Number one, it doesn't turn up, and number two, when it does turn up, it's not a mirror, it's something else, it's something, you know, and they're sending all these stuff. So please, please, please be very careful with your money and what you're ordering. And yeah, if you wanted the item, go and get it. If you didn't want the item, it's not a savings. It's not a saving at all. Now, talking about that, I do have 3 Black Friday offers on at the moment. I announced one on Monday, on Tuesday, and on Wednesday. The one on Monday was my Pathfinder reading. The Pathfinder reading is £75. However, valid until the Monday the 27th, midnight. If you purchase a Pathfinder reading, it's £75, okay? However, I will give you a free numerology reading, which is actually £55, 55p. Oh, yes. So you're getting, there's a bargain there. So it's like buy one reading, get one free. Oh my gosh, what an offer. So that is my Pathfinder reading, £75. And if you purchase one and pay for it before midnight on Monday the 27th, you will receive a free Pathfinder numerology reading, which is £55, 55p. Hello, had just that conversation. I know you know, if you're going to buy it and it's discounted, then do it. But if you weren't going to buy it and you're just being pulled in, you're not saving yourself money. You're not saving yourself money. You're spending it, you know, because you weren't going to buy a telly. But oh look, it's only £100. But you didn't want a telly in the first place. So don't, you know, you're actually costing. It's actually costing you more money because you're buying something you didn't really want. And also the scammers, you know, like I said, you're buying off from China or wherever. If the offer's too good to be true, ha! And then people are receiving a tiny little parcel with a not used hairband in it, and they've been ripped off 50 quid. Just be aware. So that was my first offer. Purchase a Pathfinder reading for £75 and you will get a numerology reading valued £55, 55p. My second Black Friday offer is a Reiki Teddy. Now the Reiki Teddy comes in two sizes, large or small, brown or white. And the large is normally £33, 33p. And the small is £22, 22p. Remember, these now you need to add in postage and packaging. The Reiki Teddy is £30, and for that you will get a free incense, and you will also receive access to a meditation that I've created, specifically use a meditation, colour meditation, to connect with Reiki Teddy through the colours. And so message me if you want to take that up, a Reiki Teddy, which comes with a free lavender incense and free access to a specifically created meditation. And then my last offer, which was done yesterday, Wednesday, Elemental Fairy Wednesday. Oh, I've not got my teeth in. The other offer, which was my Elemental Fairy cards, which are normally £22, 22p. I am offering for just £20. With that you get a free fairy incense plus a free fairy journal for £20. Remember though, you need to add postage and packaging. I don't quote the postage and packaging because the postage and packaging depends on where you live, whether in the UK, in Europe, in America, etc, etc, etc. So depending on where you are in the world will depend on the postage prices. So remember, when I quote these prices for the Elemental Fairies and the Reiki Teddy prices, you do need to add in postage and packaging. If you're interested in any of them or all three of them, message me afterwards and we will sort it out. But yes, so remember, postage and packaging for the Elemental Fairies and for Reiki Teddy needs to be added on. Delivery in the UK will be Royal Mail first class, but I can't guarantee when it gets there because it's now getting busy. So those are my 3 Black Friday offers. Message me anytime you want. Hello Sally. So I'm not sure who's here, who's going to watch or who's going to join in. So today's number readings and 3 amazing Black Friday offers. So I got rid of the 3 Black Friday offers. Now, who saw my card for the day? Who saw my card for the day? I think Sally did. The card is 31. I decided we'll do numbers today because so many people coming to me, including myself, has been having so many numbers recently. So many numbers recently. Now, I do have a number journal, angel number journal, which is somewhere over in the corner. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Absolutely. We were chatting about 7 o'clock this morning because we were both up early. It's like, what the hell was that about, getting up that early? We were both saw 6:54. Not that we're sleeping together. One's in Northamptonshire and one's in Derby, but we were both awake and both got the descending ladder number 654. I'm going to look that up in a second because I haven't actually got around to looking it up. So I'll look that up for us. But I've been having so many numbers recently. I've been talking to Lavender Moon and she's been having so many numbers as well. So I thought, you know what, we'll do numbers today. Because there's some. The thing is, we do need to write these numbers down and make a note of them. So she who hasn't done it She who does not practice what she preaches. It's just been one of those days, you know. I mean, I've chilled. I've had a beautiful full body. She even massaged my tummy today. Farting wind now. Too much information. And then I got my hair done. And then I've rekindled one of my hobbies. I used to do growing. Well, I did A-level cookery. A-level cookery and cordon bleu cookery years and years and years ago. I mean, we're going back 40 odd years ago. And I used to do a lot of cooking, When I lived in Toaster when I was married, I had a massive big kitchen. And then I had another, when I moved to Bugbrook, I had another large kitchen. And I used to do lots of cooking with the kids. But we used to do cakes, and I had a bread maker, so I used to make a lot of bread. I used to make a lot of cake, lots of pastry, tarts, pies. You know, I used to do a hell of a lot of cooking. But then when I moved down to Wales, we had a tiny kitchen, and it was just Anna and and I sort of lost interest, and I sold a lot of all my equipment. And I was talking to Anna, and she was saying, you know, you need to get back into a hobby. And I said, you know, I like cooking. And she goes, yeah, I miss your homemade muffins. I miss and I was thinking I need to get more healthy eating and buying all these junk and having takeaway foods and stuff. And it is cheaper. So the last couple of days, I've been raiding my tiny, tiny kitchen. Literally, I don't know if anyone saw the ages ago in the summer, I showed a very small image of it. It's literally, you've got a microwave, you got the hob, a tiny space, and the sink. I've just boozed my fruit up for the Christmas cake. Yeah, well, I was just thinking, before I came live, I was thinking, because my friend normally makes mince pies, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to make mince pies this year, make my own mince pies. What did you do in it? Have you put brandy? Brandy and whiskey makes you frisky, or is it whiskey and brandy makes you randy? Which alcohol have you gone for this time? So I was thinking, I like a little bit of brandy, so I might try and get some, I think you can buy jars of mincemeat somewhere, I think. I hope you can. And I was going to make my own thingy bobbies. I was going to cheat though, because the one thing I can't make, well, I'm very good at making choux pastry, and my rough puff pastry used to be very good. My short crust pastry is atrocious, absolutely atrocious. I've never been able to make really good short crust pastry. I don't know what I do wrong with it. Maybe I overhandle it. Hello Sandy, do you see me finding a better paying job very soon? Yes I do. There you go. Absolutely. If that's what you want, and whiskey makes you frisky and brandy makes you randy, absolutely. Yes I do. If you're ready to go make that action, if you're ready to take those steps forward, and go, yes, I know you, and do you know, are you worthy of having a better paid job? Do you think you're worthy of it? If so, it means you probably need to look elsewhere where you are now, because where you're currently working, Sandy, they don't appreciate you because they're paying you shit money, and they don't respect you, and you don't respect yourself there, and your heart isn't in the job. So go and find a job where you love going, love doing it, people respect you, and go for it. And then go, yeah, imagine it, you should build a house with my scones. Ah! Yes! Now my scones, I'm gonna go out on a limb here with my scones. 80% of the time they're good. 20% of the time you can have them to go build your house. What is it about scones? I reckon about 80 to 85% of the times when I make my scones, they're okay. But then there's other times when they come out rock hard. I don't know. And I do it exactly the same way, the same recipe. I'll tell you one of my favourite, and I can't find it. I had two great recipes, and I think they got binned. I had a really, really, really good recipe for banana cake, and an excellent recipe for lemon drizzle cake. Goodness knows where they've gone. They were on scraps of paper. And I think when I moved down to Bristol, we were getting rid of all my books and my cookery books, because I was going through, and I've got like 3 cookery books, and one was on cakes and one, oh, I don't know. So it's like, I know I'm going to have to go and get my cookery books again. And I was thinking, why did I get rid of them? So these two amazing recipes, my banana cake recipe has disappeared, don't know where that's gone, and my lemon drizzle cake, oh my god, that was to die for, absolutely to die for. Goodness knows where those two have gone, but never mind. But yeah, and so I've decided to go back to doing cooking games. So I went through the cupboards, throughout Holland Oil stuff, got new things. But I discovered so much of my cooking, I haven't even got a sieve to sieve the flour. You know, and I thought, oh, I'll make some cheesy feet things, you know, and I haven't even got, you know, Anna goes, oh, will you make me some jam tarts? And I said, I haven't even got cutters to make the jam tarts. So I had to go out shopping today. I go out shopping today to buy some extra stuff. I hadn't even got my plastic spatula. You know when you make a cake and then you get a spatula to get all the stuff. I haven't even got any of those left. I've only got like a wooden spoon, and it's like, where on earth is all my cookery stuff gone? And when we binned it all, when we weren't going to do any more cooking. So, but that's okay. So yes, I'm going to go back to baking. Okay, because I just love it. So yeah, so I'm going to have a go at making kedgeree tonight. Yeah, let you know about that. Love making whole lemon cake or orange cake. I know, lemon cake, orange cake. Oh my gosh. Carrot cake. Oh, carrot cake. I like carrot cake. That's good. Have you ever made beetroot cake? A friend of mine made beetroot cake, and it's quite nice actually. It's, you know, it's quite sweet actually. Beetroot cake. It looks red because of the beetroot. But yeah, she made beetroot cake. It's really nice. It's a bit similar to carrot cake, etc., etc. Love wholemeal carrot muffins. Ooh. Well, we've got a book, and I can't remember what it's called now. There's a famous cafe up in London. I don't know whether they're still there. And we've got their cookbook, and they've got some amazing. And I was going through their book, their recipes last night, thinking I need to get this product and that product. That's one of the reasons why I went shopping. Because I haven't got half the stuff. And they got some amazing muffin recipes, like there's ham and mushroom muffin, and oh yeah, all sorts. I've tried it but not. Oh, I've tried it but not made it. Oh, but a beetroot cake. Yeah, yeah. It's quite nice. Makes a change. Makes a change. I know it's the thought. It's like, what the, you know, ever. Okay. Back to the number reading. So a lot of people coming to me and saying, we've been reading numbers, So I thought I would do the number cards, the numerology divination cards. You need to be over 18 for reading. If you're under 18, you need parental consent. A parent needs to be there during the reading. Not allowed to give legal, medical, or financial advice or pregnancy advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. If you choose to use it for any other reasons apart from entertainment, it's down to you and not down to me. So we're going to be looking at numbers today. So the card for the day is number 31. You can see the, I'll put my YouTube channel there. YouTube equals Julie-Sian 777. So if you want the full in-depth reading, there she is for the full in-depth for the number 31. Achieve your goals. You have everything you need to make the things you want in your life happen. Did you know number 31 is a prime number? It's a prime number. It can only be divisible by 1 and 31. It is made up of the numbers 3 and 1 in the order of 3 and 1. Of course, 3 is a magical number, and 1, the power of 3. You put it out, it comes back to you 3 times, and you are 1. So it's made up of the number 3 and 1. 3 and 1 is a 4, so the 4 square root. So it's a great number, 31. But it's all about achieve your goals, and the message here is from the universe and from your angels is telling you that, you know what, stop farting around and go for it, because it's all about being creative, thinking outside your box, ignoring what others are telling you, ignore what people have always said, oh, you can't climb Mount Kilimanjaro. Well, how do they know you can't do it? They're not in your body, you know. And you can do it, and it's like learning to sort of go, you know, 2 fingers up at people. I want to do this, and if it rocks your boat, have a look and look within yourself to find out why it's rocking your boat. So the number 31 is being creative and taking action, and the universe is saying they are giving you so many opportunities. If you see the number 31, like anyone who saw the reading today, look around all these opportunities that are coming your way, and to grasp them, says she on a trip to North Wales tomorrow. On an opportunity. Still not sure. Well, we don't know. we're waiting to see what the universe tells me. May or may not do. I've been thinking outside the box and looking at it a completely different way to what some certain people are looking at it. I was thinking, you know, some people go, I want a Porsche. I want a Rolls Royce. I want a Lamborghini. I want a whatever car they want. And if someone says to you, I want a Lamborghini, you go, yeah, go for it. Why not indeed? And it's like, you know, get a proper job or get a job, you know. And it's like, so my dream car is a camper van. What is the difference between someone going for a Lamborghini or me buying a camper van? It's a dream car. And if someone suddenly said to me, oh, I'm going to go and buy a car and spend 16,000 on it, I found my perfect car, and you go, yeah, great, you got your Lamborghini for 16,000, woohoo! And I go, yeah, I'm going to go for my dream car. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned the name of it, because someone else might say, well, I want a Mercedes, I want a BMW, and you know, and it's like, I want a camper van, you know, it's my dream car. It's a natural to be worried about any new vehicle. I was first time I had to drive days. Well, I'm shitting myself tomorrow, and Anna is diarrheaing herself tomorrow for the test drive. And I said, it's all right, it's automatic. She goes, I don't all you do is D for drive and R for reverse and B for park, and the rest you just steer. Don't worry, we'll take the potty for the back seat. And I've got my disabled badge, so we can park in disabled parking. Yeah, I won't be without her now. Yeah, no. But this is it. This is like, you know, people say, you know, what's your dream car? And if someone says, oh, it's Lamborghini, you go, oh yeah, let's manifest that for you. So what is the problem? And this is the same with if someone says, oh, I'm a pole dancer, go and get a proper job. What is the problem when people sort of say a pole dancing job, a tarot job, tarot reading, a nurse, a hypnotherapist, a train driver, they are all jobs. A Lamborghini, a Rolls Royce, a Porsche, a Range Rover, a BMW, camper van, a motor, they're all vehicles, and everyone is entitled to their own dream. Just and all it is, I'm just buying myself a car, a vehicle. I'm just buying a new vehicle. What is the problem? We've got to start thinking outside the box. I'm just swapping one vehicle for another vehicle. That's all I'm doing. Am I trying to convince myself or what here, Colin? I don't know. You'll be fine. So glad he's driving, because I don't think we'd get halfway there, go turn around. Come on, Anna, we'll come home. That's all right. Card number 31. You have everything you need to make the things you want in your life happen. It is so true. It's the only reason why we don't do it is that we self-doubt and we use excuses. And if you want to go for it, you know, when you find when your why is so strong, and the why I want it, you don't find any excuses. Or if any problems come up, any obstacles come up in the way, you will solve that problem and you will work your way around it. If you were meant to have that dream, any obstacle, so like, you know, I want to be a doctor, right, you need to go to medical school, right, to get to medical school you need 3 A levels, right, I need to go and get my 3 A grade A levels. I will work hard and get those grades so I can then get into medical school. Then I will do my 5 years at medical school. Then I will do my, yeah, it's 5 years medical school, I think. Was it 3 years medical school and then 5 years, I think it's 5 years at medical school, isn't it? And then you go onto the wards for another 3 or 5 years. I don't know, I can't remember now. And then you become the doctor. And then if you want the registrar, and then you've got to wait for the consultant's job, etc., etc. If you really want it, you would go for it. And then people go, oh, well, you know, how? And you go, well, I'm working. I've got, right, well, I have to do my A-levels at evening class. I'll go to evening school and get my A-levels done so I can get the grades. You know, if you really want it. When you come up with an excuse and the first obstacle stops you, then it goes, well, you weren't really in it, were you? We weren't in it to win it. Things like that. So card number 31, you have everything you need to make the things you want in your life happen. And you've got the need is the action. Everything you need to get your dreams is there. It's you, only you, no one else is going to get your dream and manifest it. Now, some dreams may have to be tweaked slightly, because originally I was going to have a motorhome, but then I tweaked it a bit because I realised actually that doesn't quite fit in my life at the moment. It's not quite da da da, but I'm still going on the same line. I'm just switching it a little bit, you know. That's all it is, switching and tweaking, you know, to fit in with you. Because when I looked into it, it's like, this camper van will suit me a lot better than a motorhome. Absolutely. I mean, maybe in a few years' time, I might swap it up to the motorhome. Easy steps, baby. Easy there, Tiger. So 31, we do have everything we want, but we just sometimes put a blindfold on us. We need to remove that blindfold, remove the excuses and go for it. So, is there anybody here? Oh, I was going to look at the number. Is there anyone here who has a number? I'm going to look at 654. 654. 654. So is there anyone here who has got a number they want me to look up? 654. Right, this is 654. Ooh. Ooh, are you here, Sally? Your angels are supporting you through any changes that are necessary at this time. Know that as you make room for the new in your life, you also make room for miracles. I'm going through massive changes. I am going through a massive change. What with business, with my lives. I was talking about my lives, but I didn't realise I'd lost my internet last night, so I'll have to do that, re-announce what's happening next week. So our angels are supporting us as we go through any changes that are necessary at the time. Well, Sally and I are both going through changes. Change of life, the menopause. Know that as you make room for the new in your life, you also make room for miracles. So that's why we've got 654, because they are supporting us as we're doing all the necessary changes, and we are doing changes. That makes exceedingly good sense. And 654, it's a ladder. Okay, the ladder is coming down, but it's going down to the number 1, to our one uniqueness, ourselves, our one. We are stepping into our self, our woohoo, 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 woohoo. So, but that message, that Sally, wow, I remember. Okay, I'm going to do 232, and then I'll look at the 7s. 232, hello, Helena. Have you seen any numbers recently? Any numbers recently? That could be as you're walking along a road and a bus goes past and you see the number on the bus, or did you wake up at a certain time this morning, and what time did the clock say, or how many people we got here watching? Right, 232, Sally. You are seeing the truth, and your angels are encouraging you to trust in and act on that truth. Oh my gosh, you know the truth. And your angels are encouraging you to trust in and act on that truth. Because you know the truth you've been saying about forever, and you see the truth, and the angels are going to help you, hopefully, to get that truth out to the world. Okay, I'm getting 7s everywhere I look at the moment, and multiples. Okay, should we look at, we'll do 777. Right, we're going to look at 3 lots of 7s for you, Colin. And then we'll do the 5 for Helena. Right, this is number 7. The energy of magic is surrounding you. Align your thoughts with the highest. Ooh. The energy of magic is surrounding you. Align your thoughts with the highest. So now we'll look at number 77. 77, so align your thoughts. I hope so. It's looking that way. Excellent. So align your thoughts with your highest. So keep positive. Keep positive. 77. Prepare for the best. I know you said you got 2 opportunities coming. Prepare for the best. Good news is coming and positive changes are unfolding. Right, you said you've got 2 possible job offers. Well, one of them, I suppose so, the change is you're going to change your job to one of these, okay? So it's good choice. It's going to be a good choice. Whichever one you go for, it's going to be good, because it says prepare for the best. Woo. Good news is coming and positive changes are unfolding. So the positive changes are on the way. They're not happening now, but they're coming to your forefront. Let's look at 777. And then we'll go on to Helena's numbers. 777. Here we go. This is Colin's 777. Your magic and manifesting abilities are increasing at this time. Tap into your inner superpowers and release your magic into the world. Your superpower is your belief. The superpower is your belief. And the superpower is the belief that you just know. I just know. My belief is, you know what? This feels right. That is your intuition. But it's your inner belief. I believe I can do this. I believe I'm worthy of this amazing life, working part-time with the trains and part-time with the hypnotherapy, and the rest of the time going around on my with Daisy, the motorhome, with this beautiful lady you've got at the moment. She's lovely. Gutted that she can't come tomorrow. I was looking forward to having a chin wag and share some gossip with her. Ah! Oh, you know, Colin's thinking, no, you couldn't cope a day with 3 ladies. Colin and his entourage. Harem. So it's looking that way. Okay, so 7-7. So tap into your inner our superpower is our own belief. Superpower is our confidence. The superpower is, you know what, this feels right. And when that is your superpower. And when you're in the, you know, when your superpower is when you're in the groove. You know, when you're doing something, you look up and you suddenly realise an hour has gone, and you didn't realise an hour has gone because you've enjoyed doing what you enjoy doing. And it's like, oh, you get creative and you go, oh, I'm going to do this, and you suddenly realise you've written a report in half an hour and it's 6 pages long, and it's like, woo, because you're in your superpower, your belief, you're focused and everything like that. And it's a focus on, when you focus on what is right to you. And that's what this is all about. Your superpower is your belief. She might be. Oh. Well, I'll bung Anna in the front and Jen and I will be in the back. Ching wag, ching wag, ching wag, ching wag. And then in the front you can hypnotise Anna to go, yes, you can drive a camper van, Anna. You will be able to drive this camper van. You have faith, you can drive a camper van, Anna. Because she's going to, I've told her she's got to bring a driving licence with her tomorrow. That'd be nice if she comes. Okay, Helena. Hello, Helena. Number 5. Looks at number 5. So is it just 5 on its own, or have you seen like 5, 55, 555, Helena? So should we look at number 5, Helena? Number 5 is, ooh, abundance is a state of mind. When you feel rich spiritually, your physical life will reflect it. Right, this is all the inside. This is your superpower. Your superpower is within. And I'm reading a book at the moment at night, and it's really quite interesting. And he's talking about the superpower, and your superpower is within, because people think the outside world affects you. But what it is, it's not. The outside world is the projection of what's inside you. So if you're going, oh, the world outside is all shit and everything's going wrong, it's because inside you don't have that belief that you're worthy of it. And abundance is a state of mind. And when you suddenly start flicking it, Helena, and looking at things from a different point of view, and realising how rich you've got now already. And the abundance isn't just in money, because people are so... Because it's money, 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 money in a rich man's world, you know. Money makes the world go round, bullshit to that. But that's what we're educated, you know, the physical. You know, you need this big house, you need 20 coats, you need 6 pairs of shoes, you need this car, you need this, you need that to be, you know, successful. Bullshit to that. To be successful is to be content within what you are with them. Happiness, joy, good health. That's what richness is. I've been trying to do that. Yeah. And it's so difficult. Flipping that internal message, and it's just when you feel rich spiritually, your physical life, and it does. So, and I catch myself. I'm not I'm no perfect. You know, I'm not perfect. I don't practice what I preach all the time, and then I suddenly catch myself. I'm training myself to catch myself as soon as I start going. And as soon as I start going the negative, I go no, because you're bringing the energy down. So it's what's within you, and when you start going, you know what? It's Friday. You know what? I've got through Friday. Yeah, and don't go, what a shit week. Go, you know what? It's Friday and I've got 2 days off to do what the hell I like. All right? So don't go, what a really bad week. It was really stressful. No, the door is shut. You're at home in your own little home, and you can go, I've got 2 days ahead of me. This is if you got Saturday and Sunday, and you go yay, and focus on the exciting things that you can do this weekend that will bring you joy. Don't talk about what the shit week, because and the more you talk about it, the more shit is gonna create, because you put it out, you get it back 3 times. So your physical life reflect, and a lot of people don't believe this, and a lot of skeptics don't believe this. You know, it's that feeling inside. And like I said, I'm reading this book at the moment. I can't remember what it's called, but it's by my bed, and if I go and get it, suddenly you go, where's she gone? She disappeared for 10 minutes while I go and find the book. It's absolutely fascinating. And it's talking about your superpower. The superpower is your belief. The superpower is your spiritual belief that, you know, this is good. I have got this amazing flat. I've got these books. I've got an abundance of books. You should see I've got about 6, 7 books up by my bed. No, you don't want to see it's for the books, sort of thing. But abundance is a state of mind. So then look at number 55. And it is hard to keep state, especially when there's so much. And this is the thing, is you've got to become detached. And this is what he's saying. Detaching yourself from everything else. Detach yourself from, you know, oh, to be, because what one person would say, to me, to be successful is, I did one reading this month. If I can do just one reading every month, that's really successful. But Tesco's, if Tesco's just sold 1 pint of milk in February, and that's all they sold in the whole of November, they will go, what the fuck's that about? Because Tesco's don't want to sell just 1 pint of milk. They want to sell billions of pints of milk. To me, if I do just one reading a month, that is my success. All right? But what one calls a success is not someone else's success. And we've got to detach ourselves from that. We've got to detach ourselves. You know, someone says, oh, to be successful if you live in a big house. Well, you know what? I'm really successful and I love my little flat. It is a beautiful little flat. I love it. It is so purposeful. And people go, what do you mean you're living in a little... It's perfect. It suits my needs and I've manifested the perfect home. I am successful because I've created... Just because my perfect home is my little flat and someone else's perfect home would be a big castle, I'm no more less... In fact, I reckon I'm more successful than, because I rent and any time anything goes wrong, I just ring up my landlord and they come and fix it. I don't have to find my pen and go, shit, there's a hole in the roof. That's going to cost me another few £1,000s. I just go, hey, landlord, come and fix the hole in the roof. Hey, landlord, my toilet's blocked. Come and get a plumber. I'm really lucky. I've got a really good landlord. And I put it out there. I've got, give me the best landlord ever. I have got a superb landlord. Absolutely. And it's like, I'm really grateful. I'm now manifesting, or, you know, my next part of my life. And, you know, and it is hard. Yeah, Helena, it is, because we are surrounded by so much shit. And what I do is I detach and I sit back and I laugh. And going, you know, that's number 5. Let's look at 55. Major shifts are taking place in your finances and state of abundance. This is 55. Major shifts are taking place in your finances and state of abundance. Know that opportunities to soar are coming your way. Now, finances. People go, oh, I've got no money. Oh, God, I've got something stuck to the front of my book. That's no good. Some food. Some chocolate stuck to the front. I've been eating chocolate reading this book. That's no good. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, finances. And people go, I haven't got any money. And I go, well, have you actually paid your rent or mortgage this month? Yeah. And I go, well, you have the money, got the money to pay. And I go, when I pay my rent, I go, I am so grateful because paying this rent, I'm so grateful because it keeps my flat over my head, my roof over my head for another. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm so grateful. And when I see my gas bill, I go, thank you. Because I thought, you use my gas and my electricity. And then I go, thank you, British Gas, other companies also, thank you for supplying me, because I've been able to watch the telly, I've run my laptop and I've been able to charge my phone. So thank you. And I'm really grateful that I've got this bill, because knowing I've got this bill, this electricity bill, means that I've done all these things. It's running my fridge freezer, it cooks and turns my oven on. I'm so grateful. It works my microwave. I'm really glad. I'm really glad for the gas boiler, because it's heating my little flat. And thank you that I've got the bill to pay, and I pay the bill with gratitude. When I put the petrol, I go, thank you for the money, so I can buy this money, I can buy the petrol. I'm really grateful that I can put and which means we can go up to Wales tomorrow, because I've got the money to pay for the petrol or the diesel or whatever it is that goes in Colin's car. I don't know what he puts in it. He's putting it in, I'm paying. And it's like, yay. Yay! I'm really grateful, because having the money to put the petrol means in the car means that we can go for a little tootle and start the dream on the roll, you know. So this is what this is, 55. Major shifts are taking place in your finances and state of abundance. So this is it. When you suddenly give thanks to what you've got, know that opportunities to soar are coming your way. That's 55. So let's look at 555. Ooh. Here's 555. All of your efforts are paying off. Abundance is yours to have, live and experience. Open up your heart, your arms and your mind to receive the blessings that are being offered to you now. All of your efforts are paying off. Abundance is yours to have, live and experience. Open up your arms, your heart and mind to receive the blessings that are being offered to you now. Yeah, bring it on. Bring it on. Does that make sense? Is there anybody else watching who's got any other numbers that they want to find out about? Okay, if not, I will do my announcement. Is there anybody else here who has a number that they want a definition of? Let me know. Okay, I'm not sure who is here or who isn't here, how many are watching or not watching, but I am going to make the announcement. I did try and make this announcement last night, but I lost my internet and I was thinking, well, maybe I was not meant to make the announcement, but hey ho. I'm not going to be doing my lives anymore. Monday will be my last live. You're welcome, Helena. Anytime. And if you want a like I said, my Pathfinder reading is £75 at the moment. But if you have a Pathfinder reading and book and pay for it by the end of midnight Monday, you'll get a free numerology reading, which is to the value of £55, 55p. The numerology reading is £55, 55p. But if you purchase a Pathfinder reading, you get one for free. There's your fives. Hey. Now, if the universe is not talking to you there, Helena, if not, oh my gosh. Yeah. Now, Monday is a full moon in Gemini, I believe. Full moon in Gemini. Things are coming to a head. Things I was ages trying to get last night's back. Yeah. I was talking away, didn't realise the internet had died on me. And there's me babbling away. And I was thinking, where's everyone gone? And there was a big flash up. No internet, and I've been talking for literally 5-10 minutes. Not realised there was no internet, so it's like talking to myself. My screen is, my camera was up. Didn't notice the live sign had disappeared. The live, I hadn't noticed that disappeared, and there was this big sign, no internet. And I carried on talking. You see, I was oblivious to it. So the announcement is after Monday. Monday is a full moon in Gemini. Gemini, two people splitting off. I'm splitting off from what I knew into a new world. I'm going through big changes, what business and things at the moment, or in my life anyway. People gathering because what's happening tomorrow. So I'm in a journey. And no offense to those people who turned up tonight, but I've just decided it's been such a commitment, and I worked out. I started going live. Throughout when COVID hit, way back in that March, middle of the March, when COVID first hit and we went into lockdown, in that March, whenever it was, I used to go live every single day, 7 days a week. 7 days a week since COVID. And how long's COVID been? Like, was it 3 years now? I don't know. And I was going live. Then I cut it down to, I can't do it for that. So I cut it down to 5 days a week. And I was going live virtually 5 days a week. Every week, apart from when I was on holiday, or like this last August when I didn't go live, all the time. That is a hell of a lot, going live constantly for the last, 3 years? It's taken its toll. It really has. And the numbers are dropping off. And I mean, when I first used to go live, I used to have 15, 20, 30 people join my lives, but that was in COVID time, wasn't it? And now it's such a commitment, and it's just like, no. So the full moon, things are coming to a head, a climax. It's the end of one thing, the starting a new. It's like the Gemini going from the past to Julie into a new Julie, Julie-Sian, past Julie, new Julie-Sian. And this is what's happening. So I am going to be here on Monday. Two reasons. Number two, because my Black Friday and Cyber Monday offers are still available up until midnight. It is a full moon, so we'll be talking about the full moon. However, I'm not going to be stopping my lives completely. I will be doing occasional lives when it's like a full moon, new moon, when it's like the winter solstice, summer solstice, special things like that. I will be popping on when I've got announcement like, oh, I've got a new journal created, blah, blah, blah. So, and I will be announcing a couple of days in ahead that I will be doing things. But actual regular lives, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, no more. No more. Absolutely. So Monday is going to be my last one. I was ages trying to get, oh, I know. So Monday will be my last permanent live that I'm aware of. I will be looking at things. I might be doing like regular Reiki Teddy Tuesday or Tarot Thursday. I haven't actually decided what I'm doing now. But as a regular 6 o'clock, no more. I was thinking though, because I've had a few people comment that I'm going to miss you, that I was thinking of doing a once a week event on Zoom, once a week or once a fortnight event on Zoom. You need like, I know, well, like I said, I've been doing this since COVID. How long ago is COVID? 3 years, 3.5 years ago, when we first went into lockdown. 3.5 years ago, it was the March. And going live every day, like I said, then I eventually a year ago cut it down to just doing 5 days a week instead of 7 days. It is a lot. It's a big commitment, and it's like, I want my life back. I want to do my cooking. I want to do other things. You know, traveling. Like if I'm traveling on my camper van, I won't have the internet, so I won't be able to go live. Okay. So, but I'm looking at running like once a week or once a month on Zoom, and we will be looking at certain things. So people who want to still connect with me, and I'll be posting that. And be on Zoom, and it'd be like from 7:30 to 8:30 once a week, like on a Wednesday, possibly a Wednesday. 7:30 to 8:30, and if we run over, it go on to 9. That's a hell of a commitment over a longer. It is, Colin. I don't think people realise how long I've been doing these for. But like I said, I started like the 2nd or 3rd week after COVID, when we went into shutdown on that Monday. About a week later, I started my lives, and it was 7 days a week. So what I was thinking of, because I like doing this and people are here, and then we won't get hijacked. We won't get hijacked like we keep getting hijacked. So we can talk about different things. So I was thinking like once a week, we can have a private group or anyone, but you know, I'll give people, I'll only share the Zoom meeting code with a certain people. I might do a little charge just so it will commit people to it, because I don't want to turn up and realise no one's there. So there will be a charge. I'm not sure whether it's going to be £3.33 or £5.55, probably £5.55 because it's in abundance. So I might be charging like £5.55 for it. And this is why it's like once a week or once a fortnight. And we get together on Zoom, a group of us all talking. We can talk about, and then of course you can be there interactive speaking as well rather than just typing. So that's what my plan is to do. So rather than doing it on lives like this, do it once a week. And then, yeah, exactly. I mean, there'll still be the card for the day, but I've been doing that for about 4 years. Had enough of that as well. My life is changing. So watch out for that. So like I said, thank you everyone who has supported me over the last, what's it, 3.5 years. I think it's been 3.5 years of regularly coming live. There's not very many lives I've missed. There's been the odd one or two, like when I was in Lanzarote or on holiday. But, you know, when I was in Glastonbury last week, 2 weeks ago, I was still going live. I was still going live when I was in Glastonbury on my holiday. So, yeah, it's been a long commitment. Would be great to hear what everyone sounds like. Yes, it would be. Absolutely. I mean, you know one or two of us because you did that dream it, believe it, film it thing for us. But yeah, so that's what it's going to be like. So I was thinking I might charge as well because I've got to cover the cost of Zoom. So something like £5.55, and then of course people are committed to turning up, because if they don't pay for it, people don't come up. But that's what I plan to do. But I'm just still thinking about it as well. And like I said, probably once a week or once a fortnight, something like that. Have a chat and then so on and so forth. So that's what I was thinking, like having my online psychic group. I used to run it in the flat, but that's what it is. So I'd like to say thank you to everyone who's come. I mean, who comes, and a lot of you do come regularly, and I feel a little bit mad about doing it, but this is why I'm changing. Things are changing, okay? Instead of doing it live here, we're going to do it on Zoom, and we can do it talk, and it's going to be so much better face to face, I think. And much better when we do it that way. I think it'd be a much nicer way of doing it. And then, like I said, we won't get hijacked by the, you know who. So yeah, so that's what's going to happen. But so watch this space. But like I said, thank you to everyone who's supported me for the last 3.5 years. For those who turned up on my lives, it's been great. Whether you turn up once in a blue moon or you've turned up loads of time, it has meant an awful lot to me. But like I said, it's coming to the end of one thing. Brilliant, brand new, exciting things are starting ahead. But I have to clear the old, cross the T's, dot the I's, to ready to start the new. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm feeling quite emotional actually to announce this, so it's going to be emotional on Monday when it is the last official one. Saying that, I'll probably do Reiki Teddy Tuesday, but that will be on my. But you see, that might be on Reiki Teddy Facebook page anyway. So things are changing. So yeah, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Wishing everyone an absolutely amazing weekend, whatever you're doing. Enjoy. Watch where you spend your money. Thank you for all the brilliant readings and general fun on your lives. The next thing will be just as good, I'm sure. Well, like I said, it's going to be great fun doing it just on Zoom together, and that's what I plan to do. And it's basically just chatting to a few people who may be interested and see what's the best day for you. But like I said, I was looking at possibly, but I know you do quiz night on a Wednesday, 7:30 to 8:30 for an hour, and then if it does run over until 9 o'clock, then that's fine. But find a day of the week, or whether we do it on a Thursday. I don't know. I'll just message a few people to see what day. But I'm looking at like 7:30 to 8:30 once a week or once a fortnight. Be £5, 55p. Be on Zoom, and then there'd be numbers, aromatherapy, pendulums, crystals. I go dance on a Wednesday. Right. Well, we'll do another day. We'll do it on a Thursday, or you let me know which day you prefer. I'm looking at either a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I'm looking at Tuesday, Wednesday, or a Thursday. I'm looking at one of those days, a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. So not a Wednesday. So maybe a Tuesday or a Thursday then. But let me know if anyone's interested. Like I said, once a week, once a fortnight. And we'll see what we can do. That's just an idea. And if you've got any other ideas there. But meanwhile, thank you for joining on me, on my lives. It's been great. And I am going to miss you all, but like I said, it's a full moon, endings, new beginning. Gemini is splitting off, leaving the old Julie into a wonderful new path. Goodness knows, the universe has got something amazing. I've just been, listen to your intuition. So thank you for everyone who's supported me for the last 3.5 years on my lives. It's been great. And here's to, so join me on Monday. Monday will be our last one. It is a full moon, so join me for the full moon, and yeah, see what happens. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you tomorrow morning, Colin. Take care. Namaste. Bye.